Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Warframe Showcase video. Today we're going to be going over Equinox, have Dante. I just haven't worked on him. I haven't even touched him to be honest. Um, as you can see right here. I am gonna get that video out next week. I'm gonna play Warframe. I'm off these next couple days. So I'm gonna get that done and should have the video out next week. And yeah, another thing we need to talk about real quick before what the hell was that? Before we continue is after Sunday, my schedule is gonna change. So I'm gonna have weekends off. I'm gonna work Monday to Friday. So that means the videos are gonna be coming up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Saturday is gonna be a live stream, and yes, Monday is gonna be a late upload, kind of like today, because I'm coming out of work, because I work in the morning, and then Tuesday to Friday, well, Wednesday or Friday, honestly, Wednesday and Friday, they're gonna be. I'm gonna try and have them up by noon, my time, Central Time. So just expect that. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Like I said, we are gonna be covering Equinox. Here is the drip. And as per usual, I have no mods already equipped on this one. Equinox is a good Warframe. Um, she can be a support in night form, and she's good at dealing a ton of damage in day form. We're gonna talk about all that right now. Is there anything else I gotta talk about? Not that comes to mind. So, yeah, Equinox, you have it's like learning two frames, kind of. But once you understand how she works, how she plays, really good. And yeah. Anyways, so sorry, it's because I'm out of work and I'm kind of like right now. Let's go over her passive abilities. So her passive ability essentially is Equinox. Equinox. It's basically Equilibrium. What will happen is 10% of her health is turned into energy, like pickups, and 10% of energy pickups turn to health. And that's pretty much what it is. I have noticed that whenever Equinox is in play, there's a lot more energy drops, so just keep that in mind. Going over her first ability allows her to switch between day and night form. And her night form, I believe, she gets she gets more armor and shields. And in day form, she's faster and deals more damage. So just keep that in mind. Um, Going over second ability, Rest in Rage. Essentially, what it does in night form is like in a cone in front of you, you put enemies to sleep, and in day form, enemies you hit with your second are more vulnerable to. Sorry. Um, and in day form, enemies are more vulnerable to damage. Just keep that in mind. If you wanna make an enemy take more damage, it'll do that for them. Um, yeah. Going over to her third passive and provoke. What it does in night form is enemies within her area, because she has like a little circle that goes around her. Enemies that deal damage to her within the radius, she takes reduced damage. In day form, if a friendly casts an ability in your area that will have bonus ability strength, this is what it looks like when you cast it. Um, Going over Mend and Maim, which I think is a really cool ability. Um, in her night form, what it does is so her day and night form they both proc slashes, but the difference is in night form when you um after a certain time because the damage will build up. If you recast your ability or just deactivate it, what will happen is in night form it'll heal friendlies with health and shields, and day form it'll send out a slash wave, killing everyone with the amount of damage you've built up on the top right, I believe. Really fun frame, really good at nuking, and honestly, the best way you want to mod for her is go with a lot of range and strength. I would lean more towards range than strength. You're not gonna really be spamming her abilities, um, unless you're switching from day and night, so you don't need a lot of efficiency. And duration is only for the second, I think. And maybe how long your buff lasts on your first. So yeah, let's go on to the showcase. Real quick, this is if I am not mistaken, the color of her. Where do I go to appearance? I think yeah, the color of her missive determines where you start at. So like mine, I have like a darker missive color, so I'm going to start off at night form. If you have a brighter missive color, you're going to start off in day form. So yeah. Now I want you to understand these are at base. This and I am using Equinox Prime. Let's go over the stats real quick. I almost forgot about that. I have a lot going through my mind right now. Where are you? Equinox. Oh, bro, come on. Preview. Okay, so overall, Equinox Prime is a buff compared to base Equinox. At base Equinox comes with 270 shields, 135 armor, 175 energy. She gains 25 energy and a prime. She gets what is it? 25 more armor, and she gets that amount of health increased. I'm not good at math. Um, no, I am, but I'm not that specific with math. So yeah, more tankier, better overall. If you do want to farm Equinox, if I am not mistaken, you have to get her from Terragor, I think. And if you want to get the Prime variant, you have to wait for it to come into rotation with the Prime in the Prime Vault, and look for those relics. Honestly, if you want like a low-level nuking frame, 100% recommend. Let's start off. Oh, we'll just stick with this. Bring them down to level 30. Oh yeah. Invincibility, pause AI. So her first, I'm gonna show it off real quick. Once again, no mods. Base with not base, max rank, but no mods. There you go. That's what happens. Switch to day and night. There you go. So starting off with a day. See if we can notice the damage difference in this. So this butcher headshot without the second, 659. Hit him with a second, 11,000. So massive damage buff. Oh, and it also does go into a cone. Cool. Oh wow, that must have changed recently because I've never noticed it doing that. Okay. And in night form, starting from here, and kind of put them to sleep. They are open to finishers. That's the good part about this. So I guess this was in a set range. I always thought it was a cone. Or maybe it used to be a cone and they changed it. Haven't played her too much. I mean, well, I have, but not like recently. Going over her third ability. She does that. Let me unpause the enemies. and get some energy. Am I sure it's without any mods? In a sec. Interesting. Okay, so take off invincibility, unpause AI. So watch the damage I take. There you go. See, so you get massive amounts of damage reduction when enemies are inside. That's all that does. And for your third ability, in day form, any friendly within this range will have an increased power strength when they cast an ability in this radius. Okay? And showing off the fourth real quick. If I am not mistaken, um, I think this does benefit your fourth, and it does match the same range as your third. So you kind of want to run these around the same time. Let's count this. So we're gonna experiment with just the fourth, not the third. 106 damage. That's what we're dealing. 53, 106, 113. Okay, so I'm gonna get away from them because you can ramp up the damage, but I'll show that in a bit. Let me gain more energy. So now I'm gonna activate my third, which increases the power strength by 20%. So dealing more damage. And to show you what I mean about ramping up the damage, if you look at the top right by the health and shield, you ramp up damage for your fourth. What you do is this, reactivate it, you kill anyone within line of sight. Damn. I was just trying to show you what's up, but it's fine. Anyways, that demonstration is done. Now, how are we going to mod her if I was a beginner slash intermediate player? By the way, disclaimer on this part, these are throwaway builds, it's just to give you an example. So ideally what I would go for, if I was a new slash beginner player, by the way, if you don't have prime mods or set mods, don't stress about it. Prime mods, just keep an eye for Barricadier. I think he comes every 2 weeks, and the set mods you can farm in Cetus, Fortuna, and the Cambion Drift. Corrupted mods you can farm in Derelict, Vaults, and Demos. And anything else like Umbra mods you can get through just playing the game. So, looking at Equinox, what do I want to do? Start off with the Aura. She's going to use a lot of energy, so I'm going to go for some Energy Siphon. Aura mods you can look for. Either enemies will drop them, or you can get them in Nightwave if they're on rotation. And then, oh my god, I'm feeling weird. I'm gonna want to go with some flow for some energy. Now we obviously want range, so where is it? We can throw on some stretch. Throw stretch on there. I have 4 more turn ones, and it is a prime. Prime variants come with more polarity, so just keep that in mind. For this, I'm gonna want to add, throw in some intensify. We can throw in some continuity just for. Do we need continuity? I guess it helps out with the drain of energy, maybe. And how long the buff will last. Okay, that's cool. Going into, and this is, you can go for regular Cottonoo. You don't need Prime. If you have Prime, use it. If not, don't worry about it. She's a regular one. And for the deep polarity, if you have it, because I think it's a very good survival mod for new players, Prime Vigor or Vigor. That'll cover both your health and shield. And if you want to do something for armor, if, that's a big if, you can throw in either some armored agility, which adds armor, or what I want to do, which is a set mod by the way, is go for, where is it called a Mars Hatred or something? Boreal Hatred? Nope. I go with this one. Add in some strength, some armor, so you have your survivability stuff going. And then if I wanted to up more range and more strength, uh, say I want to throw in some transient fortitude. Like I said, you don't need a lot of duration. Transient fortitude you can get in the demo vaults. Give me a sec. And for the last thing, if you want to add some more range, no, that's duration. Oh my god, what's going on? Sorry, I'm not really that tired. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have a lot of energy. We'll see. Um, See, I want to run like Augur Reach for more range, or you can add Augur Secrets for more strength, or if you want to do the Exilus slot, if you've reached a certain part in the quests in the story, you can throw in Power Drift or Cutting Drift at the Exilus slots, so you can kind of get more range or more strength, whatever you want to go for. But in this instance, because I do want to go for more range, throw in this, and you're gonna see the difference on how the abilities play. So we're gonna show that off real quick. We'll have these enemies go to level 60. And this is with the beginner slash intermediate build. Our energy has increased to 712. Here is switching. The buff lasts longer, as you can see on top. Okay, going over the second. Here, dealing more damage overall. And how would that look like on base? You're doing about half the damage that you normally would. So there's that. Switching over to the night form. All these enemies here. All asleep. Wipe out these guys. Okay, so what you're gonna see here is gonna be the general play, like how you want to play it. Now I'm gonna activate the enemy, so I'm gonna take off invulnerability. You're gonna see what's up. I'm going to build the fourth, and I'm gonna unleash it in both the day and the night versions. So it's gonna happen fast, so just watch what I do. I'm gonna activate the third, then the fourth, and we're gonna just go into it. I'm gonna start with the day form. Let me check, make sure I'm in day form. Okay, so here we go. You can see the range has grown exponentially, like a lot bigger. damn, I still died. It's fine. That's pretty much how you're gonna want to play her. Just keep your if you're running day, keep your third up a lot, like all the time, and then your fourth will benefit from your third. And once you feel like you have enough energy, enough damage saved up, you can just unleash it and nuke a whole room. In night form, she does use more energy because she's reducing damage of enemies within her radius. And her fourth will build up damage, but instead of dealing out that damage, it's going to heal heal friendlies. Okay, so you're gonna see that in play right now. I'm gonna activate that. I didn't act my fourth. Damn. As you can see, she's definitely more tanky. Ow. And she can hold her own. Once again, I have 150k and saved up in my damage. I expel that, and that'll heal shields and health. So just keep that in mind. This covers this build. Going on to my personal build. I'm just gonna take it off because I'm not gonna use it again. This is what I'm going for. I kind of do want to take off this and add this. Yeah, that's about right, honestly. And I like to run with a lot of strength, mainly because like if I'm running low levels, I just want to use my fourth to nuke areas. Like when you're running like super low levels, you can like clear out rooms without even trying. Like to give you an explanation, for those of you OG players, or not OG, but those of you who were playing around with Ember when World on Fire was a thing, this is that, just not as bad, because you have to ramp up the damage, and if you're at a low enough level, like after some amount of time, they're gonna start getting stunned, you know. So yeah, and you kind of since you build up the damage for your fourth in order to nuke, it's not that toxic. So yeah. And it's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm like. So I was thinking if I wanted to modify it more. So I'm gonna just pause real quick. This is changing it. Obviously with my loadout, it's not going to, the buff isn't gonna last as long. Spawn in. Let's do some Corpus enemy this time. So we'll clear this out. Spawn in some Corpus. This is her second. We put some to sleep. Switching over to his day form. I'm gonna start with this guy in the back. I'm gonna shoot him a couple times so you can see the damage. Oh, he died. And then do this to this guy's. massive amounts of difference in how much damage you deal. I'm not gonna lie, doing this video makes me realize I have to use my second more because I didn't realize it interacted that way. Pretty cool. Now we're gonna go over the fourth, um, the third and fourth again. So third looks like this. Here's the fourth. Here's a lot more damage. You can ramp it up. And then you just expel that energy and boom. Kill everyone. Switching over to your fourth. Your first night form, whatever. Sorry, I'm kind of like mentally drained because like I was working all day and kind of had a long week. And it's my Friday, so I kind of just want to chill. But I want to get this done out of the way, so yeah. Also, is there a Warframe update tomorrow? I think so. Yes, maybe. Yeah, I think so. 19th, right? Yeah, expect the Warframe update soon. So here is this. Obviously, if they were shooting at me, I would take less damage. The fourth is this. And you ramp up the damage as you normally would. And if you just reactivate it, you will heal allies and stuff around you. Yeah, she might come off as complicated at first when you touch her because you have to learn two different forms. But overall, definitely a good frame to have fun. And if you just like nuking things, definitely worth picking up. Especially the prime variant if you want to farm her. And as far as this melee weapon, it's the Vitrica. I like it because you can glass enemies. See, turn to glass. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry this was kind of a bit eh. What was I gonna say? Dante video will come out next Tuesday, 100%, sin falta. Like I said, my upload schedule is gonna change, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope this helps introduce you to Equinox and what he or she is capable of, and I hope I was able to help you decide if it's worth getting this Warframe or not. Alright? With that being said, I will catch you all Tuesday, no, Thursday, and yeah, this peace.